Agriculture accounts for about 65% of Africa's employment and more than 75% of its domestic trade. Agriculture today accounts for approximately 32% of the GDP in Africa, and the sector offers the greatest potential for poverty reduction and job creation, particularly among vulnerable rural populations and urban dwellers with limited job opportunities. It is the most important sector for Africa and is becoming the continent's driving engine for an inclusive social and economic development. While agriculture has been a major contributor to economic growth and has played an important role in transforming smallholder farmers' lives, African agriculture lags far behind the rest of the world in delivering food security and nutrition to its population. Growth in the agricultural sector is 11 times more effective at reducing poverty in sub-Saharan Africa compared with other sectors. Our operating environment has changed. Multinational companies are fast entering African markets. More vibrant local companies are emerging. Governments are investing more in agriculture, and many donors have shifted from targeting an isolated part of the value chain to considering the ecosystem as a whole. To feed Africa's population of over 1 billion, the continent must achieve its own food security, and a complete overhaul of the agricultural sector is required to attain this. Over the last decade, AGRA has laid the foundation for a revolution in Africa's agriculture. AGRA's work across 18 countries was focused on improved seeds, formulated fertilizers, soil health, access to markets, access to finance, policy strategy, research and capacity development. And now AGRA is embarking on an ambitious and more integrated approach. AGRA is now pitted to be a leading and influential convener, facilitator and catalyst for agricultural transformation in Africa. We now have a new strategy developed, and as an institution, we must change and grow in response to this ambition. We must transition into a truly partnership and country-focused institution in order to accelerate our impact and lift 30 million smallholder farmers to thriving businesses sustainably and in scale. We aim to be the partner of choice, the go-to partner for agricultural transformation for sustainable development in Africa. We must be sought after for our technical and innovative approaches to transformation by governments, private sector, and influencers on the continent and beyond. Together with our partners, AGRA will continue to put the smallholder farmer at the center of the continent's growing economy by transforming agriculture from a solitary struggle to survive into farming as a business that thrives. This means that we need to live out the alliance component of the Alliance for the Green Revolution of Africa. We need to build strong and reliable partnerships with a diverse constituency of donors, governments, regional and continental institutions and grantees. AGRA aims at becoming an inspiring and choice place to work. To implement the new strategy, change is inevitable in all aspects of the operating model.
It's therefore mandatory that the structures that are in place or would be necessary to drive efficient delivery of our new strategy would be reviewed. And a lot of focus would be giving empowerment within the countries.
We want to be great in everything we do, and that means great processes, whether it's budgeting, grant management, performance management. Those processes have all been redesigned.
We've been working on issues related to knowledge management, building our analytical skills to be able to influence others' agendas, and ensure that they invest in initiatives that are geared to transforming the agricultural sector in Africa.
By optimizing technology capabilities and building capabilities where there are gaps, we are also going to be integrating systems so that they are not standalone systems. Systems then would be in a position to have a way of having data to have one common truth.
It's imperative that a big part of the culture will be delivering results for the donors. and demonstrating across Africa in all of our countries and in all of the GSTs that by delivering results we position AGRA as the organization for every donor at the mission level to invest in.
I was there. I was part of the agricultural transformation. We are tuned to transform.